Howdy there, fellow humans. Kay Almond here, and I am facilitating Ecstatic Awakening dance adventures on Zoom, and I would love to invite you to come and play and participate. Ecstatic Awakening dance is a journey of transformation. It is fun. It is exploratory. It is freeing. It is healing. What we do is we spend time together, but inside of ourselves. So we come together in a group, and then when we begin, everybody closes their eyes, and I guide you through this experience where we go inside to ourselves. And so while we're participating together via Zoom as a collective group, we're actually all on an individual journey. So we're not watching each other, we're not participating directly with each other, although we are in a collective field of joy and community and transformation. So that's the first thing to note. If you have some reservations or questions about what is Ecstatic Awakening dance and what is that going to demand from me, what does that entail, please know that it is an individual process, and you won't be being watched or having to engage with other people in that way. This particular kind of ecstatic dance is a personal transformation journey. And why? Why are we doing this? I'll tell you why it has really been helpful for me, and that is that it allows me to engage more fully and directly in the felt sense of my natural state of freedom, joy, and love. There's something about allowing really good music to enter your being and influence the way that your body is moving and guide you into an experience where you remember that sense of freedom, that sense that there's something natural and wild about you, and it can be trusted, and it's magic, and it's your life force. And in our world, it's so easy to get bogged down and shoved in our little conditioned boxes of how we're supposed to be and look and talk and act. And we lose our natural uniqueness and our natural vibrancy. And this original nature that is universal and yet unique to each of us is what makes life magic. If we're all here to be the unique expressions of the divine that we are, and there's so much noise and interference in the world right now. There's such a heavy frequency of fear and lack, all coming from this ancient feeling of feeling separate from ourselves, from our source, from life itself. And so Ecstatic Awakening dance is one of many effective ways to come back home to that inner aliveness that is ever present and always new and always incredibly dynamic and ready to engage with life in creative, innovative, geniusy ways that the mind can't even conceive of. So that's another good point too, is that this is hooking us back into our essential nature, which is not our minds. So many of us spend our entire lives acting as if we are our minds. We've completely forgotten about our heart, our soul, our gut instinct and knowing. So it's putting us back in touch with where the real operating system is in a human being. It's not this mental, incessant mental, linear, logical activity that has creativity drained right out of it. So we are engaging in an ecstatic awakening dance practice to remember and return to our natural state of freedom, joy, and aliveness that is inherent to our being. Ecstatic awakening dance has 5 stages that we'll move through together. And I will be guiding you each step along the way so that you'll always know what we're doing and where we are and why. So briefly, those 5 stages are a warm-up, a shake, the free dance, shavasana, or the let go, and a guided meditation to seal in the goodness. So a warm-up is what it sounds like, yet although it is a physical warm-up where we're gently introducing movement and breath into the body, primarily this is acting as a way to gather our attention and energy from all the places that we are habitually plugged into and tuned into to carry out our normal daily lives, relationships, and routines. We're purposefully drawing all of our attention and energy back into ourself, back into our body, back into our field. And so we'll spend some minutes walking our awareness and our breath through the body, reclaiming our attention and our energy, gathering back our vital life force, which is our resource, back into our field and our body, while we're gently moving and breathing. And then we'll take that a step further as we move into the shake. Now the shake is also just what it sounds like. This is where we plant our feet and introduce a gentle bounce through the knees, which brings a shake into the body. And we will engage with that shaking motion for 10 to 15 minutes. And this will really, really thoroughly warm through the whole body and allow us to begin to let go, to empty the tension and create space within us. There's a really great quote that I love regarding shaking, and it is that shaking is the act of letting go. So it's a really wonderful, powerful way to actually physically induce a let go experience through the physical act of shaking your physical body can actually allow you a way to let go of what you're holding on to mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. After the shake, we move into the free dance, where we are now ready and open to receive this amazing music that I will have queued up for you to pour into your body and begin to allow yourself to move and be moved to the music. And this is where we're moving into that trance-like altered kind of state where our mind is no longer running the show. We're in our hearts, we're in our bodies, our soul is rejoicing because it's finally having the portal and the opportunity to make contact with our human and remind us who we are and why we're here, and infuse us with the joy of being alive and the inherent gift and miracle that existence in a human body is. And then after we have that adventure, then we will drop to the ground or a couch or your bed and you'll lay down and relax and just receive, feel all that beautiful energy flowing in and through you, and just be. Breathe, be still, let go. And then we will come back up to sitting and do a final closing meditation together. And that is the process. That is the adventure. If this sounds interesting, intriguing, I really hope that you'll join me and give yourself a chance to discover something new and have an experience. You won't be sorry. Even if it's not your thing, you'll be grateful just to have had the experience. So please feel free. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. My email is kkay@embodiedheart.org. And my website is www.embodiedheart.org. And let me know if you have any questions or concerns. And I really hope that I have piqued your interest and that you are excited. It's an amazing thing. And I hope that you'll give yourself the gift of this experience.